translated into professional English, maintaining the formal tone and structure required for an official organizational profile. National Anti-Corruption and Crime Bureau, NACCB, Rashtriya Bhrashtachar Nirodhak Evam Aprad Bureau. 1. Functions and objectives. The National Anti-Corruption and Crime Bureau is authorized to visit and investigate private sectors, semi-government organizations, state government, central government, and other institutions related to corruption. It reports instances of corruption and crime to the relevant government authorities. Our primary objective is to work in the field of investigation to control crime and corruption throughout India and to organize programs against such activities. 2. Mission. The Bureau's mission is to build a corruption-free society that promotes good governance through corruption eradication programs, facilitating the socio-economic development of India. 3. Introduction and authority. The National Anti-Corruption and Crime Bureau, NACCB, is the agency empowered to lead the fight against corruption in India. It was established in 2024 under the Indian Trust Act, Fields of Operation, organizing programs against corruption and crime. Human Rights and Right to Information, RTI Act, 2005. Right to Education, RTE Act. Right to Service Act, 2011. Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act. State Information Commission Regulation 2007, Central/State Information Commission Rules, and offences/penalties under anti-corruption laws. 4. Institutional leadership. As a leading institution in the fight against corruption in India, the Bureau is prepared to execute its work professionally through the investigation and prosecution of suspected offenders. We aim to establish corruption prevention mechanisms, mobilize support through community education programs, and sensitize the citizens of India. Join the fight for a better India. Reject, resist, and report corruption. 5. Vision for development. To effectively prevent and combat corruption by promoting integrity, transparency, and accountability for the sustainable development of India. 6. Operational scope and coordination. The NACCB works against all forms of corruption to make our society safe and worry-free. We take immediate action and investigate all types of corruption and crime. We strive to remove obstacles during the investigation process. Our activities curb crime syndicates, rackets, organized gangs, smugglers, and general law-breaking activities using local, national, and international laws. We assist enforcement officers in their continuous efforts. We provide information regarding corruption to the Honorable President, Prime Minister, Home Minister, Chief Ministers, Chief Justice, Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Supreme Court, High Courts, Income Tax Department, Vigilance Department, Crime Branch, CBI, RAW, IB, CID, and the media. 7. Medical relief. Establishing and maintaining hospitals, charitable dispensaries, mobile clinics, and similar institutions to provide medical relief to the public. 8. Disclosure of irregularities. Exposing functional irregularities and corruption within government and non-government departments. 9. Eradication efforts. Working toward the total elimination of crime, corruption, and terrorism. 10. Committee formation. Forming committees at the district, state, national, and international levels to curb rising crime and terrorism, and assisting authorities in tracking and arresting criminals by providing vital information to the police. 11. Investigative powers. The NACCB is authorized to investigate and collect evidence regarding crime, terrorism, injustice, drug trafficking, and bribery in government and private sectors. This evidence is presented to police officers, government agencies, commissions, and courts to ensure the prosecution of the guilty. 12. Disaster and emergency services, providing free services of its members and officers to the military, paramilitary, police, and civil administration during wars, earthquakes, floods, and other natural disasters or emergencies. 13. De-addiction and awareness, opening de-addiction centers for the youth and organizing awareness camps for blood donation, female foeticide prevention, anti-dowry campaigns, and traffic rules. 14. Legal aid, providing free legal assistance to its members, officers, and needy individuals through its Legal Advisory Committee. 15. Protection of rights, preventing the harassment and exploitation of women and workers, and protecting human rights as per the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993 and Supreme Court guidelines. 16. Social reforms. Working to stop gambling and sex rackets in society and striving to eliminate unemployment. 17. Environmental protection. Protecting the environment and controlling pollution across the country. 18. Tax compliance. Assisting in the control of income tax and sales tax evasion. 19. Resource management. Addressing issues related to environmental conservation. 20. Transparency. Exposing functional irregularities in all institutional departments. 21. Cybersecurity. Conducting awareness campaigns against cybercrimes. 22. Cybercrime support. Collecting evidence of cyber attacks and assisting the cyber department in solving technical cases. 23. Labor rights. Taking immediate steps to investigate and stop bonded labor, child labor, rape, and sexual harassment. 24. Human trafficking prevention. Assisting international and national law enforcement in curbing human trafficking and organized crime. 25. Youth protection. Educating the youth on the harmful effects of drugs to save the future of the nation. 26. Anti-smuggling. Preventing the trafficking of alcohol and harmful narcotics. 27. National security. Assisting ministries and investigative departments by providing information on counterfeit currency, illegal weapons, and terrorist activities. 28. Welfare for the underprivileged. Providing free education, medical aid, and employment opportunities to the weaker sections of society. 29. Public awareness. Organizing public awareness programs related to various social campaigns run by the government. 30. Community infrastructure. Establishing and maintaining community centers, anganwadis, and libraries with the help of the government to provide opportunities to neglected students. 31. Vocational training. Providing computer education and vocational training specifically for SC, Street, BC, OBC, minorities, women, the elderly, and the disabled. 32. Higher education support. Establishing and running technical colleges, teacher training institutes, BAMA, BEd, and research centers in accordance with government regulations, NCTE state, union government. 33. Professional development. Managing educational, industrial, and agricultural research institutions to provide training and facilities for scholars and needy candidates. 34. Comprehensive institutions. Opening and managing colleges and hostels for engineering, medicine, arts, management, music, and sports, so that underprivileged students can succeed and contribute to national development. 35. Veterinary and agricultural awareness. Providing information on livestock diseases, including zoonotic diseases, and educating on the legal responsibilities regarding cattle feed, medicines, and hormonal treatments. 36. Coaching centers. Establishing coaching centers to help talented but poor students prepare for competitive examinations and career development. 37. Medical research. Promoting research in medical sciences and surgery by operating medical research in educational institutions. 38. Women empowerment. Establishing self-employment centers and SHGs, self-help groups, for women in rural and urban areas to make them self-reliant. 39. Heritage and craft. Providing training and raw materials to artisans for handicrafts and handloom products, and organizing exhibitions for their sale while introducing modern technology to traditional crafts. 40. Sports academies. Opening and managing sports academies and clinics to enrich the future of emerging athletes in society. 41. Talent search. Organizing programs to discover and nurture sports talent among the weaker sections of society. 42. Allied agricultural training. Managing training centers for poultry, goat farming, and fisheries to help the youth of backward classes achieve self-employment. 43. Rural consultancy. Providing expert consultancy to rural populations in sectors like MSME, dairy, agriculture, sericulture, and textile-based opportunities. 44. Cultural and literacy promotion. Promoting literacy and culture through adult education classes, lectures, essay competitions, and seminars. 45. Media and communication. Using audiovisual aids, telefilms, and documentaries to promote interest in the environment, national integration, family planning, and hygiene. 46. Policy information, collecting and disseminating government notices and policies for public benefit. 47. Agency coordination, acting as a bridge between the government, national agencies, NGOs, and the general public. 48. Scientific collaboration, inviting scholars and scientists to share technology and knowledge for the benefit of society. 49. National unity, promoting the cause of national unity and the advancement of art, culture, and education in India. 50. Natural resource management, promoting natural resource development and management, NRDM, and technology-driven rural industrialization, RIIMA.